morning.
Hi, welcome to Mr. Bun's Aquariums.
Good morning.
That's Mookie over there. He's got to say hello to everybody, and this is Poncho. He's our greeter.
Hey, Poncho.
So anyway, welcome. We have our special today. All fish and plants are 22% off. So if you find anything you'd like, we'll be happy to take care of you. A little bit about the store is we specialize in freshwater fish. We've been in the business since 2010. And we deal direct. We're probably the only store in the state that deals direct with the farmers and importers. So doing that, we can provide a much better value than our competitors, though we get along great with our competitors as well. So not only do we do freshwater fish and the plants, we also specialize in koi and pond builds and pond maintenance. So if you need any of that, that's season's coming up here in another month. But anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Hannah. Hannah's the store manager, and she'll give you a tour.
Good morning.
So, we got over here first. We've got a lot of our sponge filters, which are a good second source of filtration. They're good for nano tanks. We've got the aerator pumps right here, different sizes for all your different tank sizes. We have some fake plants, the decorative ones, and then we've got some smaller.
Are they plastic or silk?
Yes, they are plastic ones.
Awesome.
And then we've got the hang on the back filters down here, more smaller ones for smaller tanks. Then we've got all of the African cichlids. Most of these in here are going to be Mabunas, but they are mixed. And then down here, these are also mixed as well. A lot of them are Mabunas, some are the peacocks and the haps. And then we've got some little catfish and stuff in here as well. These are called Cenodonis. And then underneath, we've got some of the African cichlid soil. They like a higher pH, so this can help keep them higher.
Yeah, it'll buffer it.
Yeah. And then we've got a gourami tank, and it's heavily planted. These guys are all the dwarf gourami, so they're going to stay smaller for smaller tanks.
Wow.
And then we've got all of our rocks and everything. They're very nice, pretty good for all different kinds of fish and tanks. Then we've got a South and a Central American cichlid tank over here. There's all different kinds in here. We got some green terrors and some sebrons.
Pretty big size too.
Yeah. And we've got some little pieces of driftwood on the bottom. And then this is our big system. So we've got all different kinds. Most of these in here are going to be little mollies. And then we've got some frontosas and some starry nights. We've got more Africans. These are going to be all of the Mabunas, and they're the smaller size for when you're starting out. And we've got some paradise gouramis. And then in the next tank, there is going to be Harlequin rasboras. There's some flecos in there. Those are the selfins. And then there's autocinclus as well. These guys are really good for smaller tanks.
Right.
We got an empty tank, waiting on a shipment.
Whoa.
And then we've got some Endler guppy males in here. And there was some pea puffers. Oh yeah, there's some at the top. Those guys are really good at eating snails.
Pea puffer, just $8.
Yeah, we got really good prices. We're able to keep our stuff cheaper because we order straight from the farmers. Then we've got all different kinds in here. We've got barbs. We've got some cherry barbs and Odessa barbs. We got some sparkling gouramis. We've got some bushinos, the chocolate ones. Then we've got more barbs in here. We've got more cherry barbs, and then we've got some red-eye tetras. We've got, these are the Medaka rice fish. These guys are really cute.
Yeah. Those are hard to find.
There is some shrimp in here, but they are hiding. Some little red guys, some little Nearcodona shrimp, but they're hiding. And then in this bottom tank, there is some parrotfish.
Parrotfish.
Those guys are my favorite.
Big size parrotfish.
Yes.
That's a Santa Claus.
I love those guys.
Parrotfish, tiger parrotfish.
And then behind y'all, we've got some new tanks for sale. This is going to be a 55, and it's a starter kit. It's got like a starter heater, a starter filter, a lid, everything you need.
Nice.
And then next to it, we've got a 75-gallon with some driftwood in there. That driftwood's called cholla wood. And then in this next system over here, there's all different kinds. Most of these guys, like in here, are all gonna be like your dwarf rainbows. Just different kinds of those as well. We've got some barbs up here, and then some little bitty electric blue jack Dempseys.
Wow, it's colorful.
They're very pretty. And like I was saying, the rainbows we've got in here. We've got some more rainbows in the next tank, and then we've also got some of the celestial coral danios in there.
Ooh, I don't know. You can see that. Yep, they're very colorful.
And then in here, we've got more rainbows, and then there's also some bushy nose in there as well. And then down below, there is rummy nose tetras, the ones with the bright red nose. And then there's also red lizard catfish, the one on the wall over there. Those guys are really cool. They're perfect for smaller tanks too. In here, we've got the Madagascar rainbows, and then we've got the dwarf maculatus, the little itty bitty guys. They're really good for nano tanks as well.
Wow.
And then we've got more of the Madakas, which they're also called galaxy rice fish.
Tell us about the pond you have back here.
Yes, so this is gonna be it's about 1,000 gallons in here, and we've got all of our bigger koi. Koi season's in the spring, so we don't have as many this time of year, but we will be getting some more probably about March. And then we've got a little waterfall and some driftwood on top.
Are any of these goldfish for sale here?
These are all koi. We have goldfish that we're not in here, but yes, they are all for sale. Most of the ones in here are only about 300. That big yellow and orange, or orange and white, he is 1,500 because he's a Japanese koi. He comes with his own birth certificate.
How big is he?
Probably at least 13, 14 inches.
Wow.
He's pretty big.
Beautiful pond. Awesome.
And then in here, we've got some angelfish, and it's heavily planted. And we do sell all of these plants as well. We've got a ton of plants. And then coming over here, we've got some female guppies and some bala sharks in here. These female guppies actually have really pretty tails.
Yeah.
I love the red on them. In this top tank, we've got a starry night bleaker eye, and then we also have some redhead tapajos, and then some cories in there as well, the panda cories, yes. And then we've got some tetras in here. We've got some Siamese algae eaters, and then a couple different kinds of tetras. And then that little guy crawling around is the rubber lip gecko.
He's active.
Oh yeah. And then in here, we've got the butterfly fish. Those guys are really cool. We've got all of the striped catfish down there on the bottom.
Corner.
And then some other little tetras in here. And then in here, we've got a lot of barbs. So we've got like some tiger barbs. We've got some gold barbs. They're really pretty. I love the colors on them. And then next to it, which most people haven't heard of these, they're high fin or long fin neons.
Wow, look at those.
And then we've got the twig catfish as well.
High fin neon tetra. Look how long their
They're
fins are.
gorgeous. I love those guys.
Wow.
And then in the tank below, we've got a lot of gouramis in here. So we've got the pink kissing gouramis, we've got the pearls, we've got the pretty bright blue ones. And then there's a clown knife hiding.
My fish back here. They get really big.
Oh yeah. Then we've got all of our fancy goldfish. So we've got some Ryukins, we've got some Arandas, there's some Ranchus in there.
good sized ranchu for just $25 here.
They're gorgeous.
We got tricolor oranda. It's about 4 or 5 inches long for $60.
Gorgeous. Then we got more tetras up top. We got the surface, and then we got the gold green cories down here.
Yeah, look at them. Looks like laser,
Oh yeah.
but a lot
They
cheaper.
look similar to the green lasers. They do.
But yeah, it's $15 gold laser. We're gonna run you 100 each.
We're a little light in here. We just got the little panda cories, some smaller ones. And then in this next tank, we've got the diamond tetras. We've got some cories. We've got some bushy nose in there. And then down below, we've got more of the gouramis. And then there's also some barbs in there as well. These gouramis are a little smaller, but they'll get bigger. They're more so top dwellers.
Yeah. Oh, look at that gold color.
They're gorgeous. Most of those are only $8.
Yeah.
And then we've got a lot of flatties in here. We got some of the flagfish, the little checkered ones. Those guys are nice. Then in here we've got the head and tail lights, and then there's some mollies in here as well. And then the little albino bushy noses. And then we got a bunch of snails. These are all the nerites, the zebra and tiger nerites. They're very good cleaners. And then we've got a nice, gorgeous 125 gallon right behind you.
There you go, with a canopy on it.
Yes. Some little driftwood on top. And then over here, we've got a lot of plants in this tank. We usually have our glowfish in here, but we're a little light on those. We got some really nice Amazon swords for only $10. These guys are tall.
Look how tall they are.
And then down here, we've got the pinwheel swords. And then over here, these are called a chocolate marble sword. And those are only $8. We've got some food and stuff over here. Most of this food is going to be Hikari, which I love. We've got pretty much everything. We got the test kits. We've got all your gravel vacuums, your nets, all of your medication.
Medication if you guys need it.
We got all kinds of stuff. And we got some syrup products over here as well. Some wafers, some test kits. We got a lot of good stuff. We got all our soil and stuff, or our substrate and stuff down here as well. And then we bring it over here. We've got a lot of the rainbow fish over here. Most of these are the turquoise and then the New Guineas.
Look at that red color.
I love these moss mats as well. These are the Christmas moss mat. And down here we've got some silver dollars.
Big silver dollar.
They're huge. There is probably a royal pleco in here somewhere, but he likes to hide.
Yeah, he's underneath right there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wow, look at that guy there.
We got a lot of angels up here. And then we've got the Julie Cories. And then we've got the black phantom plecos in the back. We've got the Delhaize Bashirs, who's making his entrance. We've got the black ram, some swordtails, some giant danios, and this is actually one of my favorite plants, the kabamba. We got the purple and the green. We're only selling it for $5,
Wow.
and I love
deal.
them. We got more swordtails, and everyone's favorite, the ropefish.
Rope fish.
Those guys get big, and they're jumpers, so make sure you got a lid on your tank. Down below, we've got a lot of danios, all different kinds. We got some long fins, some of the stripes, some of the pearls.
Only
We've got
$2
the black
each.
ghost knives as well. And then next to it, we've got the Chinese algae eaters. We've also got a lot of the sharks in there. So we got rainbows, red tails. These guys are gorgeous. And then we've got the I love how I forget these guys' names every time.
It's all right. There's a lot of names to remember.
There's so many fish. There's our pictus cats over here in the back. They're gorgeous. We got more rainbows up here. And then we've got some of the Bolivian rams as well. And then next to it, we got more bashirs. These are the endless sherries. These guys get huge.
Wow, look
They
at
get
them.
at least 24 inches. Sometimes they can get up to 30, I believe.
True dinosaurs.
Oh yeah. And then we've got a giant hairgrass mat. I love these mats. And a bunch of parrotfish in here.
Look at the size of this guy.
He's huge. And then we got the little panda parrot babies. We got dojo loaches right next to it. We've got the golds and the regular browns. These guys are really fun to watch when they start swimming around everywhere.
Look at that. It's only $10 or less for about a 5-6 inches loach.
We got more smaller rainbows up above. There's Bosemani's in there. There's turquoise in there. These guys are very, very, very friendly and great in community tanks.
Wow, look at the color of that.
Bright orangey red color. Then we've got fire mouse. We've got Aztec carpentes in here. These guys are cichlids, so they're a little aggressive. And they'll get bigger, but they're very pretty, a bright blue color on the Aztecs. And then down below, we've got something a lot of people didn't even know existed. Longfin Oscars.
Longfin Oscars, guys.
And we've got a bloody red right there as well. And there's clown loaches in here. These guys are gorgeous.
Albino longfin. Wow.
And up here, we've got the severums. So we've got some red spot gold severums, we've got some yellow tigers, we've got some Peruvian greens. These guys have a bright yellow color, they're gorgeous. And then next to it, we've got the pink-tailed chalice, we've got black skirt tetras, we've got black phantoms, and then we've got a bashir right there. He's like a pretty brownish red color. And then over here, we've got the Asian rummy nose tetras, and then more serpes. And we also have the banded sharks, the hyphen banded sharks. These guys are gorgeous. When they get bigger, they get a bright red nose. Kind of like the regular rummy nose, but they look a little different. And then in here, we've got more barbs. We've got long, thin, neon rosy barbs. And then we've got small little baby Oscars. And then up here, we've got all of our heaters for sale. And we've got a nice 17-gallon frameless aquarium. It's bending. The glass on the side is actually, it bends over. It's really cool. And then we've got some tunnels and all that good stuff. And then over here, we've got more angels. These guys are the koi angels, like a bright yellowy orange type of color, and they're gorgeous. And then we've got the tiger lotus in here. I love these. And then in the tank next to it, we've got cardinal tetras.
Cardinal tetras.
These guys like a lower pH. They're very similar to the neons. They look very, very, very similar, but they like a little bit lower, like 7 or under. And then over here, we've got all of our discus.
Whoa, look at those fish.
And some gorgeous blue phantom plecos.
Looks like there's just 2 left, guys.
They are $80 for the blue phantoms.
Look at the discus. Nice palm size.
They're gorgeous.
Ooh.
There's a zebra pleco in here somewhere, but he is always
Look at that.
hiding.
What a treat if we can.
He loves to hide. Let me see. He's not gonna come out for us, is he? he wasn't behind the sponge filter. Yeah, that little guy loves to hide in all these random tiny itty bitty places. Well, you gotta come in to see him, I guess.
That's right. You guys come and check them out.
And then we've got another South and Central American tank over here. So we've got Severums in here, we've got the redheads, we've got Cubans, Jaguars. I think we sold our last Salvini this morning. But
That blue one back
oh,
here.
that's a Jack Dempsey.
Oh, look at that. Beautiful color. So juvenile.
Gorgeous. Back over here to the beautiful koi. They're coming out to hang out. We've got more koi over here. These guys are hungry. They haven't been fed yet. So we've got, most of these are regular koi, and there are some short body koi in here as well. And we get butterfly, we get regular, we get Japanese. We got all different kinds. And then we've got, most of these in here are going to be peacocks. So these are African cichlids. These guys are fun, always colorful. They are aggressive and they like a higher pH. We've got a random little albino tenfold barb in here. In our little, a little test kit station. We do offer free water testing as well. So if you're setting up a new tank, you can come and get your water tested. We'll do it for free, tell you all the stuff, what you need to know.
Wow, that's great.
Awesome, awesome. And that's pretty much it. That's our store.
Awesome. And you want to tell everyone how we can set up if they want to do a pond or...
Yeah, if you're interested in a pond build and pricing and all that, you can reach out to us on our Facebook. You can email us, you can call us, we can come in, we do a consultation, get you set up, figure out pricing, and all that good stuff. They're awesome. I love them.
Awesome. Thank you, Hannah. So,
See y'all in the store.